This is Siyoung, and today we're going to go over 6th grade worksheet lesson 24. So the first thing we're going to cover is simplifying expressions. And simplifying expressions means that you don't really have parentheses. That's the whole point. You don't really have like this. For example, number 1, you see 2 parentheses 3p plus 7. And what you're gonna do to make a simpler version, simplest form is that you're gonna distribute. And you might wonder, oh, when should I distribute, or how can I notice if I have to distribute? And the answer for that one is, first of all, parenthesis. That's the first thing you need to look for. And next one, there's addition or subtraction inside of the parentheses. So these have to agree at the same time, and if you look at number 1, it makes sense, right? Because it has addition in it, addition inside the parentheses. So what we're going to do is 2 times 3p and 2 times 7. And what's 2 times 3? It's just 6, right? And p is just a multiplication. So if you write 3p, it's literally saying 2 times 3 times p, right? So it's just 6p. And 2 times 7 is just 14. So the answer to the simple version is 6p plus 14. So next one is number 6. Number 6 is more complicated because you see another variable, which is y, right? Here. But don't be really shocked about it, because you can't combine like terms. And if you can't combine, just leave it like that, because that's the answer, right? Because you can further simplify or add, subtract, or combine into one form. So let's look at number 1. I never looked at number 6. So 6x plus x, it's literally 6x plus 1x, right? 7x. So if you rewrite this, it's 7x plus 7xy plus 6x times 4x. So we see one thing again. We see that thing. Distribution, right? Because there's parentheses and addition inside it. It can be subtraction, but in this case it's addition. So we're going to distribute again. So 7x plus 4x times 7xy plus 4x times 6x. And it's 7x plus, just multiply it all, and 28, 2 squared x squared y plus 24x squared, and that's your answer. No parentheses, simpler version. Okay, so the next topic that we're going to cover is finding the volume of rectangular prisms. And rectangular prism, as you know, it's the rectangular parts of prism, right? So the volume for this one is width times height times length. So you just multiply every side that are given. In this case, for number 5, this is, right, length, width, height, and we're just going to multiply all. So 7 half, how we're going to write it as 15 over 2. 15 over 2. And for 2.5, we're going to write it as 5 over 2. Just to make it more easier for us to just multiply. And so 15, 2 times 5 times 2 times 4. And it is good for you to just simplify if you can. right? Just 15 times 5 is equal to 75. Okay, nice. And the units. Units are really important, but in this case, it's just inch squared. Inch cubed. So because we're multiplying inch 3 times, and in this one, if it's like centimeters, it's going to be centimeter squared. If it's meters, meter squared. Meter cubed. Also centimeters cubed. Or feet cubed. Like that. Number 3, we were given 10, 18, 6, right? So, as we did in the last problem, number 5, we're just going to multiply all 10 times 18 times 6. So, if you multiply 10 times 18 times 6, we're getting 1080. And the unit's going to be inch squared, inch cubed. Sorry for saying cubed. Sorry for saying squared. And we're going to look at number 1 for the MCQ. And Ashton raises chicken in his backyard. Altogether, he has 17 hens that each lay eggs every Monday and Tuesday. There are 8 hens that lay eggs on Monday. Each of them laid 3 eggs. If Ashton has lay 42 eggs in total per week, how many eggs does each of the hens that lay eggs on Tuesday lay? So it seems that he has 17 hens, so 17 hens. This is total, and they're laying eggs on Monday, Tuesday, right? It's either Monday or Tuesday, but we're given that there's 8 hens, and each of them had 3 eggs, right? Let me move to Tuesday too. Okay, so 3 hens and 3 eggs. 8 hens and 3 eggs. How many eggs are there? 24 eggs, right? This is just for Monday because there were 8 hens and each of them laid 3 eggs. So we're wondering how many eggs does each of the hens that laid eggs on Tuesday. And first of all, we have to find how many eggs did they have on Tuesday, right? So 42 minus 24 is 18, right? 18 eggs, because we're getting 42 from here, and this is total, right? So this is how much we have to make it up more on Tuesday, right? And how many hens left? Because there was originally 17, and we already had 8, so there's 9, right? So 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2. So 2 eggs per hens. So B is your answer. So all the multiple choices questions, I'll just give you the answer just for you to check if you need. So number 2 is D. Number 3 I was gonna go over, but this one, if you quickly just take a peek of it, it's 70, 104, 200 times 200, and you're multiplying that by 4 because you're doing that 4 times, right? So A and number 4 will be D. So that's gonna be your answer for this one. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and next time, I'll see you next time.